you, him and Jhene already had a baby together. So y'all have a family, right? And at the very least, him and Jhene are committed for the next 18 years. Like, they have to be each other in each other's lives forever, right? Because even when the child turns 18, they're going to have all these milestones: graduation, maybe going to college, maybe getting married. So they're going to have all these things that even if Jhene and Big Sean are not together, they still have to come to. But on top of that, they're at the very least deciding to live together, raise this child, and he's referring to the situation as our family. Yet this man doesn't want to get married. Now, with that said, I just want to say this. There are a lot of women who are genuinely not interested in being married to any man, right? I was listening to Cash Doll, and y'all know Cash Doll recently just left her child's father, and she has 2 kids by him. And she left him because he was cheating, right? And she was like, I don't care. I wanted to have my kids. It's never been about marriage. I don't want to be married. And she seemed genuine about that, right? But with Jhene has brought up publicly several times that she wishes to be married to Big Sean. I'm sorry, y'all. My daughter was making a lot of noise. But so she said publicly she wants to be married, and she's been waiting for about 7 years now, over 7 years now, for this man to marry her, and she's already had a kid by him. And what I need a lot of women to understand is, if you want to be married, you have to move differently than a woman who genuinely does not care about marriage. And you got to be able to keep it real with yourself, because a lot of women will say they don't want to be married, and then they have all these kids by a man and develop all these attachments. But in reality, they do want to be married. They just didn't want to say it. So now you're, 7, 8, 10 years in with the man and bringing up marriage, and he's looking like, hold on, I thought this is what we were doing. Kind of like with Cam Newton and his baby mama after she already had 4 kids by him. So when you want to be married, you can't do stuff like live with a man. You can't do stuff like have his kids. If you have a man's kids, that's the quickest way. That is the quickest way to guarantee that more than likely you will not get married today. He will not marry you. Or if he does marry you, he's going to wait years and years to marry you. And by then you are what Six the Goddess referred to as a might as well wife. You here, you not going nowhere. You've been with me through all my cheating. You've been with me through all my lies. You've been with me through all my manipulation. You can't let go. You won't let go. So I might as well marry you because you're not going anywhere. And you got to ask yourself, is that the type of marriage that you want to be in? If you genuinely want to be married, then the marry before you carry rule, that applies to you. Now, if you're a woman who can genuinely keep your feelings out of it, you know that you'll move around from a dude, married or not, then you can pretty much have kids when you want to have kids. But you ladies that want to be married, y'all got to move different. And Jhene, she just did not move smart. Cha-Cha. Hey, Cha-Cha, how are you, girl? Girl, I have work in the morning. You know I got to drop a like. Yes, girl, thank you. At the very least, if I see a notification from you, I hope y'all have a good evening. I'll catch the replay tomorrow. Okay, sis. All right. Yes, leave a comment when you catch the replay. Yeah, so Jhene was not moving smart. Another thing I'm going to say about Jhene is I don't think she is as emotionally intelligent as she presents herself. How are you so spiritual and you lack the discernment to see that this man does not want you? That is important. And we can't blame the men for that. A lot of women will say things like, if he doesn't want me, why he won't just let me go? Y'all be on y'all Fantasia. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Okay, y'all have to respect how the majority of men are. Okay? Y'all are seeing in your own personal lives and through the examples of other women and the stuff that you see on the internet that men stay even when they're miserable, even if they don't want you. Men have even said this. Y'all can see from the divorce rate who is filing the divorce. Men will stay. Men will stay and lie to you and tell you that they want to be there. Men will stay and lie and tell you that they love you, that they still find you attractive. Right? I heard this was actually one of my students when I was teaching at the high school, and he told me, one is too close to none. So you got to understand, it's a lot of grown men that have this mentality where they already feel like, first of all, they don't want to deal with one woman because what if she leaves? And then two, the one woman that's there, even if they don't like her, is something. It's a warm body to lay to at night. It's somebody that can give them, a consistent source of sex. Even if she ain't giving it to him, every single day, it's still something. Even if it's once a week or, twice a month, or it's still something versus not having access to anything. And we look at somebody like Big Sean and be like, okay, well, he's famous. He can just go pay for a woman, or he can just, he can have any woman he wants. But that's not always the case, guys. And a lot of famous men, after a while, you get tired of dealing with women who you feel like is only there for your money. You get tired of dealing with women who don't care about you. And it's an ego thing. It feels good to a man that he can actually deal with a woman who actually likes him and wants him, even if he don't want her back.